basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And it's the Warriors to start out. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Conley and Allen are the guard set. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. And it's Lee in the 3 spot. The drive by Bogut. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they don't let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful. And Mike Conley last season with a career high in scoring, over 17 points a game. Because of injuries, he had to shoulder a bigger burden offensively, but he did it really well.
And a wide open look for Lee. Offline with his 3. Memphis on defense. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Left side, Randolph. There's the feed to Allen. It's stolen by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Only one man back on D. Pulls up. And it's finished off inside by Conley. Conley's got his second basket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that.
And finished off by Bogut.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So Conley will go to the line here. They get Stephen Curry.
Mike Conley, a lightning-quick lefty. Has never been an all-star, but certainly in the conversation as a two-way player who's been a cornerstone for the Memphis Grizzlies.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Pass to Gasol. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Here's Barnes.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Randolph's shot is good. And for Conley, drafted 4th overall after 1 season at Ohio State. He's gotten better and better, Clark, with each passing season in the NBA.
And that's testament to his work ethic and his approach to getting better. Last season was his best yet, up to scoring while maintaining his efficiency. And I think he continues to have much better basketball ahead of him.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Here's Randolph. The layup off target. Curry kicks to Green. That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Lee outside. Conley dishes to Allen. Here's Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Warriors leading by 5. Bogut with a screen on Allen. Shoots the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Green's checked in. Thompson passes to Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 6.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
That's tipped. They kick it out to Green. Conley into the lane. And it's sent back by Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. All sorts of time. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. And it's Conley penetrating. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Out to Lee. Lets it go with a 3. That is good. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Tony Allen's checked in for Adams.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
No good from Gasol. Unloads. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points.
His presence is very comforting for this.
Man, what a play.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Allen gets to Conley. Back to Allen. Trying his luck deep. Warriors leading by 12. It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 11 points.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease. Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's Randolph. Gets the leaner to fall. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively. Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Here's Livingston. Lee trying to get open. Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 17.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Livingston, that's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here is Carter for 3. And the rebound goes to David Lee.
Well, one thing about the Grizzlies, they can close out possessions because they're such a fantastic rebounding team. That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Here's Livingston. No good from Spates. The Grizzlies trail by 16. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Here's Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Carter kicks to Green. But they get it back. Here's the 3. And it's blocked by Holiday. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Steve, for a long time last year, the Warriors really didn't have a true backup point guard. You know, they started the year with Tony Douglas, but eventually traded him as the season went on. And I think part of that, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, is because they thought that Dre could run the second unit.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was some of the thinking there. And they did bring in some new guys, you know, but that's one of the luxuries of having Iguodala on your team. He plays multiple positions. I think you can use him as a backup point in some cases, but you know, his big weapon is defensively locking people up and then running the floor where he is a devastating force.
Here's Gasol. Takes it from 10. And off the glass. That one's good.
Now they read the defense perfectly that time.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Spates. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Grizzlies foul call.
And with Iguodala, even with the first unit, he could handle playmaking duties a fair amount, which helped Curry do what he could do. They really did complement each other in that manner.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, there are a few wingmen who can handle the ball and make plays like Iguodala can. Even though his assist numbers weren't as high last year as they have been in the past, he showed he can efficiently act as a point guard for long stretches of time.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Kuvas checked in for Gasol. Lure comes in for Zach Randolph. Green, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Carter in for Tony Allen. Another shot. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's good on the jump shot.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Lets it go from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Livingston's got 6 points. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 15. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Iguodala and Lee at the fours. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Holiday in a shooting guard. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, Kosta Koufos was a player the Grizzlies had coveted for a couple of seasons. They ended up trading Darrell Arthur for him. And I like what they got. A starting caliber center, a good value on his contract, excellent defender. Really good trade for Memphis.
That's good. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Calathes. They set the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Carter comes in with the double team. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Tries from the block. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Courtney Lee acquired by the Grizzlies last season in a trade with the Celtics. And as teammate Mike Conley has put it, Courtney was a huge, huge piece. People overlook him, but it's key that he's able to stretch the court for us. It gives Zach and Mark more space, and he can definitely lock up defensively. Kevin?
He's been a great fit as a two-way player on the perimeter too, Doris. Thanks. Carter drives in. Here's Lure. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 16. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Memphis no good. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Holiday dishes to Livingston. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's drive. Koufos with the block. There's Green with the 3. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. And it's 6 points for Jeff Green.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Let's go. Green missing again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Holiday brings the double team. Carter, the pass to Koufos. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Here's Livingston. Pushing it up. Here's Carter. And it's blocked.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Holiday, no one around him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Carter missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The dish to Iguodala. Lee sets a screen for Iguodala. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Stolen by Holiday. Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Spates. Now the pass to Livingston. He dishes it to Holiday. Holiday with another miss. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So both teams changing it up here. Curry against Conley. And the lead is down inside single digits. Conley's got 11.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation. Great pass to finish that break. Uncontested.
Green with a screen on Carter. Nice work there coming off the screen. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his three-point attempts.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked. The wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc, but last season he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
Lee's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conley kicks to Gasol. From the high post. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 18 points for Steph Curry. And for Curry improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. He not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Lee penetrating. Here's Gasol. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Curry with it. Conley picks him up. Curry dishes to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Got that one up quick. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead. Bogut with a screen on Lee. Screen by Bogut. Shoots off the screen. That one off the back iron and out. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Lee kicks to Randolph. And it's Conley penetrating. Randolph in the post. Covered by Barnes. They kick it out to Green. Dishes to Randolph. Courtney Lee is on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Jeff Green on the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 11.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter. You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Lee goes in. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Another miss by Curry. Lee passes to Gasol. Cloak loose. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Conley. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Gasol kicks to Green. And another basket for Memphis.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Off the screen. And another basket for Golden State.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
Conley dishes to Lee. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. They get it back. Curry kicks to Green. Inside. Deflects the pass. And that is good. 6 points for Andrew Bogut.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Curry, wide open. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. They double him with Green. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Gasol. Up and in from the low block. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Bogut with a screen on Lee. Off the pick. Kept alive. Bogut kicks to Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Gasol with the steal. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch it, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Conley's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have made.
They double-team Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Here, Barnes. Another 3 for Golden State.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Randolph. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. With the tip. It's good on the putback. And that's 13 points for Barnes.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
Had great instincts, too. You're just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball. Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
Outside Curry. Good if it goes. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Carter is out there with Udrich. Then it's John Lure. Then there's Kufis. And it's Adams in at the 3.
Vince Carter in his day, one of the most electrifying players in the NBA, superstar in Toronto, one of the all-time great highlight reel dunkers. Those days are behind him, but he remains a very valuable and at this point, maybe even underrated NBA player.
Here's Bogut, and he dunks it down.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Curry brings the double. Here's Udrich. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Carter with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Lure. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. A 3 ball. And Vince Carter pulls it down.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
From downtown, the shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Grizzlies trailed by 10. Adams outside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Carter again missing.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Adams, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Adams against Barnes. Pulls up on the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Adams has got 6.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Curry gets the bucket.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Out to Carter. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. And that's 10 points for Vince Carter.
Well, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Puts it up from 17. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now. You think about the Grizzlies, and the one thing that jumps out at you is their physicality. I mean, that's a team that loves contact and has no problem being physical.
Curry attacking. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Curry. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Shot clock at 3. Adams' shot is good. For the Grizzlies, given how much Memphis loves their football, the physicality of the Grizz fits right in.
Yeah, the fans really appreciate it, and it's effective against every team in the league, particularly because the NBA has gotten much smaller and faster. So Grizzlies are playing sort of a different style, and it's been very effective for them.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Inside to Gasol. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Still Warriors ball. 16 seconds. 16.
Thompson for the triple.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Gasol is screen on Barbosa. Conley into the lane. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got 13.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Barbosa kicks to Barnes. He with the block. And they're on the break. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Warriors leading by 6. Barbosa with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Allen dishes to Gasol. Lets it go from 11. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Curry. Rejected by Gasol. They recover it. From deep 3-point range. The shot by Curry, no good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Well, Marc Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to a team when he's gone. The Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
First team foul.
And for Marc Gasol, last season, a grade 2 MCL sprain. No surgery required, but he did miss 20 games while recovering, and Memphis struggled during his absence.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Kufis checked in for Gasol. And it's Green in for Zach Randolph. There's Green with the three. That drops. Green's got 16 points. And last season for Marc Gasol, a bit of a downturn with his numbers.
Yeah, his rebounding fell off a bit, as did his shooting percentages. We'll see how he bounces back this season.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. And here's Conley outside. Curry with a nice D. Thompson outside. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that? The Pistons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. He only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
And that one's good.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for Conley. Now here's Curry. He has 35. Shoots from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
That three puts them well within striking range, guys. Huge shot.
I'll say that's how he's getting his points, much more so than inside.
Thompson. Guarded by Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Grizzlies with the rebound. Kufis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Conley.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Curry's shot is good.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
There's Lee with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. On the wing, Thompson. It's stolen by Allen. Curry against Green. Fires from the wing. And it's Memphis with another. Warriors leading by 3. Green with a screen on Conley. Into Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 6.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Conley kicks to Kufis. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Allen. Not really his range, and it's off target. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Green. Pass to Lee. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Holiday. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Livingston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Carter for three. And a great show through 3 quarters. Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. And there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Holiday in the 2-guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
Sean Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Darren Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length to defend.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Iguodala. And it's Lure with the rebound.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Adams. Out to Carter. Goes back up. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Offensive rebound. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
Here is Livingston. Defended by... Oh!
Look out!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Spades with a screen on Carter. Uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Lee with the steal. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Holiday with the ball. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrih. That's his first foul. Kufis checked in for Green. The drive by Iguodala. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Andre Iguodala got off to a hot start last season. He shot 45% from long range through the first 2 months of the season. But after a hamstring injury, his percentages and his aggressiveness all seem to tail off.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Coathis is checked in. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by Memphis. Carter's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a good screen. Feeds to Adams. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 7. The drive by Iguodala. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. The kick out to Adams. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Iguodala. Here's the floater. No good at the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 7. In the corner, it's Koufos. And it's Carter penetrating. The shot is off. Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. So everyone knew that the Warriors were going to be a team on the rise after their deep run in 2013. Steve, you saw it firsthand, and they climbed to the ranks of the best in the West in 2014.
Well, they didn't end up where many had hoped, which would have been in the top 4 of the conference, but they were powerful at times and tough to stop. And in the West, they still finished 6th. It just shows you the depth of the conference.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Spades with a screen on Carter. Allen outside. And he banks in the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And to be fair to the Warriors, 6th in the West is still a pretty significant accomplishment when you consider how many really good teams are out there in the Western Conference. A 50-win season is great, but when it only gets you the 6th seed, that's the problem.
Warriors leading by 3. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And the lead just froze on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. And for the Warriors, yes, they finished 6th in the West last year, but they can compete with anyone in the conference with their shooting. In fact, they hit about 40% of their threes against Western Conference teams last year.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Speights. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry attacking. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 40 points.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Tipped away. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
12 seconds.
Lee against Thompson. Lee dishes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3s.
And Jeff Green, not a big rebounder, struggles guarding in the low block. What do you think, Clark, is his best position?
It's hard for me to say, Kevin. I think he's probably just a 3/4. I think at the 4 he has a little bit more of a quickness advantage. So I would probably look to playing him at that position.
Thompson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 22.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Took him no time at all on that one.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
From past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Left side, Randolph. Lee against Thompson. Little turnaround. No good from Lee.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. They set the pick. Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. Green with a screen on Conley. On its way from Curry for two. And it's Golden State with another.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Green with a screen for Iguodala. Thompson inside the line. And he overshot that one, missing.
And, you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide-open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Here's Randolph on the money with the open jumper.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
The drive by Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one.
And last season, it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. The new head coach, the injury to Marc Gasol, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors leading by 10. Curry passes to Barnes. Again, Golden State. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Conley gets the bucket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
From deep. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Green. Here's the break. Thompson for 3. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 26 points for Mike Conley. Outside Curry. Goes up on the high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 44.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Green dishes to Randolph. It's stolen by Green. Thompson from long range. That is good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Lee kicks to Conley. Outside Randolph. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
1:25 left in the fourth. Shoots the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Offensive rebound. Here's Lee. Conley with it. Bogut picks him up. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Conley with the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Conley's got 32 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of score.
Curry. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Lee kicks to Green. From deep. Count that one. Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Thompson. Right side Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Conley left side. It's good from beyond the arc.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
It's a little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach